Hi, this is a quick tutorial about submitting to Suck My Flick. My name is Dusty, and this is a picture of me after a DVD has been submitted to Suck My Flick. A little thing about myself is that I actually hate DVDs. I hate everything about them. I wish they were never invented. I think they're very wasteful. That being said, I want to do a quick shout out. I am a part of the PortlandFilm.org team. Basically, we're just a bunch of volunteers that make this blog that is all about things happening in Portland, and we also run the film night, Suck My Flick. Moving on, I would like you, the individual who's hoping to submit to Suck My Flick, to download this piece of software called Mpeg Streamclip. So you can get that at squared5.com, or you could go to Google, and then you can just type in Mpeg Streamclip. And you'll see it is the first one that shows up. It is available for free for both Mac and Windows. And if you're a Mac user and you're using an older Mac that runs on PowerPC, they also have a PowerPC version, which is very handy. So you would, click on that, download it. Couple things I want you to remember: always export it in a QuickTime file. I do not take AVIs. They don't play well on Mac. It's not my fault, and I'm a Mac user. I want you to export your QuickTime in a compression of Photo Jpeg or Motion Jpeg A. It's a good cross-platform codec because, as it turns out, H.264 and Mpeg-4, they turn out not to be great codecs for if you made one. If you compressed in Windows and you brought it over to the Mac for whatever reason, they have a tendency to skip. And smooth playback is king when it comes to showing your video in front of 100 people, which is sometimes what we get at Suck My Flick. The other great thing is if your mom has like an older machine, you want to show it to her. It's a great backup codec because it will play on anything. It's I guess the codec that Industrial Light and Magic has been using for preview of their effects since like '95. So it's been around for a while, and it's tried and tested. So you've downloaded Mpeg Streamclip, and this is your clip right here, or this is the program. And say you've brought in your clip, like in this situation, you've rented a helicopter and you've flown it across a farm, and you thought, man, this is great, I need to show this at Suck My Flick. I didn't actually rent this helicopter and get this shot. I got it at Art Beats, which is just a place you can download stock footage. But what I would do is, once you're done editing, just export uncompressed, basically a raw file out of your editing place. If you're doing Final Cut or Premiere, just uncompressed out, or ProRes out, or Cineon, or whatever it is you're editing in, and bring it in. Say this is your clip, just drag it into the window of Mpeg Streamclip. It'll show up. You'll be able to play it just like that. Really beautiful. And then I would go to File, Export QuickTime. There's going to be a big drop-down window here. I have a lot of codecs installed, and you may actually have a lot of codecs installed too. The only things you need to worry about are Photo Jpeg. On my machine, it's Apple Photo Jpeg, but on a Windows machine, it probably won't be Apple Photo Jpeg. It'll just be Photo Jpeg, or Motion Jpeg A. They're pretty much the same codec. Anyways, I would do quality at around 75 to 85%. And then your options here. Now, keep in mind that quality is in a direct relation to the file size. Although file size does not matter. This is where, if you're having troubles, you can kind of try to find the balance. 70 for me is pretty good. 75, 70, just somewhere around there. I would leave the sound at uncompressed, and then I would either leave it at unscaled, or I would just make it 1280 by 720. In this situation, I'm just going to leave it unscaled, but it doesn't hurt to upscale. That way you'll at least know that it plays exactly. We can only play a maximum of 720 at Curious Comedy because the projector can only do 720, and 1080 has a tendency to skip right now on my machine. I probably need to upgrade, but right now it's fine. I would unselect our interlace scaling, and then after that, you're good to go. It'll ask you where you want to save it. I'm going to save it to desktop, and I'll call Flying Over Farm, and we'll just call it Motion Jpeg. All right, and they'll just export, and that is really exciting. The other thing I want to tell you really quickly, and it will just plump, it's done. This is it right here. This is my movie. I opened it, I double clicked on it, opened it up in QuickTime because it's an MOV file. One cool thing about QuickTime that is really handy, under Windows you can go to Show Movie Inspector, and on Windows though this will look different, but it's the same thing. It'll tell you everything you kind of need to know about your movie. It'll tell you your format. Right here is the codec. This is the Apple Motion Jpeg A, and then the resolution, how many colors, frames per second, runtime, all that fun stuff. That way, if you have any questions about your movie, and then once you take this file basically and you'd throw it onto a thumb drive or an external hard drive, and then you'd bring it to me, and then we'd play it. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, just email me at dusty@portlandfilm.org, and thanks.